Hey guys, hope you're well. It's your boy MKS here, back again with part 2 of some of my goals for the future. I hope you enjoyed part 1. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out. And I hope you enjoy this one. Look out for part 3. I know I do these in like 3 parts because I have this habit of coming up with 30 ideas, or trying to come up with 30 ideas or thoughts. Yeah, sorry if I was a bit nervous in my last video and stumbling as usual, but I'll try and be positive and confident and that sort of thing. Anyway, as I was saying in part 1, a lot of videos I've seen, they talk about setting your goals higher, not lower. So I often think of like a scenario where someone, if you're talking about money, like if someone is aiming to earn £1 million a year or something ridiculous like that, and then they only earn like 100,000 or whatever, they've obviously not achieved their goal, but they still earn more than someone who aimed for 30,000 but earned 40,000. So a lot of people probably say you shouldn't aim too high because you'll be disappointed, but at the same time, if you aim higher, I think your brain is pushing your body to achieve more. So like for me, a lot of stuff I want to do is more about philanthropy, like giving my money away. I'm not really materialistic, as I've said before, so I don't really want or need much money. I certainly don't really need that much, I don't think, although it would be good to have a little bit of money just to come off benefits and become independent, probably, and that sort of thing, as a libertarian. But anyway, so I'm going off track a little bit, but so I'm going to try and crack on with the list, and here goes. So number 11, as I say, I'm continuing on from part 1. For those who haven't already seen that, please check it out. I normally continue on from each video, so that's why I'm starting from point 11. Anyway, so number 11, I would love to get Africans to be united as much as possible, as I said before, especially in technology, and that includes like game making. Like, can Africans make their own version of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or other games like that, and like what sort of games they can make in technology, like video games, online games, PC games, and that sort of thing. So I'd love to see Africans work together on that sort of thing. And I know I've said this before, but when countries like Japan trade with Africa, maybe they could, like African countries could say, you've got to train up some of our young people in terms of game making and things like that. Number 12, I would love to encourage and support like the youngest possible people, especially girls in Africa, to like work in areas like business, entrepreneurship, STEM, and all sorts of areas where they can be empowered, like even to become writers, maybe even publishers, poets, to be able to express themselves generally, in like promoting young female artists, especially from Africa and that sort of thing, and also Asia and Ireland and other places like that, which I've talked about how I wish to support them in the past. But I think to start them off at the youngest possible age, I think will give them a good opportunity in the future. Like, the younger they start, perhaps the better. If they can be educational games online, which they can learn, which make it fun, but also where they're learning, so that hopefully in the future they'll be empowered, or as I call it, fempowered, when it comes to empowering females of all ages. Number 13, I did wish to achieve a lot of things I haven't managed to achieve yet, but hopefully if I work towards these goals, hopefully eventually I'll achieve them, and like not be too disappointed if I don't quite make them, but hopefully give it all I've got. At least I'll know I give my best. But I did want to, like, for instance, have enough subscribers, and I'd like to monetize my YouTube channel to like make a living from it, but I haven't obviously managed to reach that so far, so I'm hoping to improve as I go along, and hopefully I'll reach that goal ASAP, really. Number 14, hopefully I can solve problems like poverty and diseases and things like that around the world, or at least like look into ways where I can come up with ideas and maybe work with other people and look at, like, say, for instance, sharing ideas about how Africa can unite together in science to learn how to tackle some of these diseases and illnesses, like if only they didn't have the tribal divisions and different things like that. So if only all the countries in Africa, as well as the people, and also Asia as well, like unite together and work together, they could support each other, and like the fact they were colonized, they could use that to make a positive by helping each other to, through that commonality, to sort of support each other. I hope that made sense. Number 15, I hope to, as I said before, like have a compelling vision for my ideas and like be able to sell those ideas so people buy into them, and like we can work together and hopefully make the world a better place. And hopefully I can get my ideas on paper a bit better, so that I can, like, when I come to YouTube, I won't like stutter so much or stumble upon my words too much. Hopefully I'll be a bit more coherent and that sort of thing, improve as I go along. Number 16, I'd love to hear from other people, like what are the best ways to support people, especially young people across Africa, Asia, developing countries, if you like, Latin America, also Aborigines, Maoris, and those sorts of people, Native Americans, and people from Ireland as well. As an anti-imperialist, like, I wish to support a lot of these places, mainly because they were colonized, I suppose, and also like to take on white supremacy, like, by supporting each other. Number 17, hope to use my imagination, like develop stories and like think of something new to do on YouTube. I know I don't want to repeat myself too much, so apologies if I do repeat myself too much. But yeah, so hopefully think of new things to talk about, and like contents and topics, and hopefully get them onto paper, as I say, and think them through a bit better, and create stories and things like that. Number 18, hopefully I'll make the world a better place and like spread some positivity, and hopefully people in the comment section will write some things about positive affirmations and things like that, which can inspire each other. So hopefully my channel will be an inspiring channel. I think there's some really good channels on YouTube for like inspiring people. Like there's Evan Carmichael's channel, where I talk about a lot about tips about people who want to go into business, or not just business, but it's mainly business orientated. But yeah, how to learn from people who have already achieved well by he takes their interviews and looks at key points which you can learn from them, which I think is really good. And there's Success Secrets TV. I think the guy is from actually from Nigeria. That's a really good channel. Success Story NG, which is also from Nigeria. There's quite a few from India as well. I can't quite remember the names of them, but there are quite a few good channels for like learning about business or goal setting or different things like that. Number 19, as I say, I would love to support Africa in STEM, especially technology and game making and things like that. And number 20, again, I'd love to support young people, especially in, to put it simply, developing countries. So yeah, that covers part 2. And please let me know what you thought of each of those ideas, or what you think of each of those ideas. And again, any suggestions you have, or any positive quotes or affirmations or things like that. Anyway, I'm out. Peace and love.